Gland Pharma has a strong debut on the Lal Street. The shares listed at a premium of 14%. This versus the issue price of 1,500 rupees. My colleague Pankaj Podar spoke to the managing director Srinivas Sadu and got his views on the same.
We always believed fundamentals of the company. Of course, the stock market, it's a momentary thing, but we always count on our business, and we know investors are mature enough to understand our business, and they'll see a long-term perspective, the strength of the company, the trajectory what you've shown in terms of growth and profitability. And we have shown them, what the future holds for them without giving guidance, but they know how strong we are. And, we are confident that, we'll have a great listing.
Right. When we just talk about the business overall, your credentials, can you just first talk about the inspection bit that, you all have, or, we can just talk about the overall, USFDA inspection, company inspection that the company goes through and how it maintains, the sort of requirement that is needed for this kind of business.
Absolutely. I think that is a key success factors, I would say, in injectables business, and why we are doing well for many years is because of that. It becomes more complex when you're trying to add more lines, more manufacturing capacities. It becomes a bit more complex. And we're able to do it because, we are in this business. We're focused on injectables for almost 40 years. We know in and out, we breathe in and out of injectables. We face a lot of inspections, not only from the regulatory authorities, but also from customers, because we are a B2B model company. We license products to companies, so their quality folks visit on a regular basis. Almost 25, 30 inspections happen every year. That also kind of help us because they're closer to the market and they understand the nuances of regulatory requirements. So it's a mix of everything, and we had a great foundation in terms of quality culture, right? Even before we got our first FDA approval in 2003, we are always making products for multinationals, and I know the folks used to come and audit our facility. So the facility was set up for those standards, and the culture was always there. We don't have different standards for different markets. And there's a clear-cut directive to employees that we are in the sterile space, and if you have to do business, and the patient safety is the most important, and they understand that, and it's doing wonders for the company.
Let's talk about the growth opportunity in the injectable space, the capability that you have in terms of technology that you can integrate. Can you talk to us why next 2-3 years are very important to gain market share or gain more products?
Yes, we have a long-term growth plan with the strategy what we have laid in early 2000. We continue to build on that while adding new delivery formats. When we started off with one vial and one syringe line. We were the first one to have brought syringe technology to India. Then we got into bags, we got into ophthalmics, we got into penems. We are invested into now pens and cartridges. Probably we will be the first ones again, because anti-diabetic market is the fastest growing segment, and a lot of products of that fall into this delivery format as well. And we invested into long-acting injectable suspensions kind of products, which are a bit more complex. So we are filling all those gaps what we had, and which will the market per se itself almost $130 billion in generic injectables worldwide. And if you see the products what we have launched in the US, for example, US about $44 billion market opportunity. Products what we have launched only covers about $8 billion. So there's a lot more to launch. And next 5 years, almost $60 billion products are going off patent in the US. So we make sure that every year we kind of file about 25-30 products, which kind of cover the products which have already gone off patent and products which are going off patent next few years, and keep on adding those innovative delivery formats. And if you look at, it's not that there's no competition. People are coming in, but by the time they catch up, they're already getting a new delivery format. So it's written a more complex injectable space, and because we have focused on it for several decades, I think we're doing okay.
Right. Just a word before we end in terms of the return ratio, the efficiency that the company has as the size and scale goes up. How will you maintain this sort of efficiencies?
So if you look at currently, ROCE is around 2x, close to 2x for us. And still one of our facilities still need to be completely leveraged. It's only about 50-60% capacity utilization if you look at. So that has to be leveraged. So it will only go up in the near term. In injectable facility, almost 85 to 90% are fixed costs. So when you are utilizing the facility better, you're expanding the same facility. The add-on cost for expansion is lesser. And any unit you produced after that, actually you'll increase your operational margin. And that's what we've been doing. If you look at last 3 years, the operational margin increasing because we're leveraging our capacities better. And still there are a lot more room to grow. So we'll continue to do that and invest into facilities, the lines in the same facility here. And because of a business model, we are moving a lot of units into these sites. So we are having that operation leverage benefit as well.